following through on an announcement that Australia's Foreign Minister Penny Wong made when she was in Fiji after her meeting with Prime Minister Rabuka at the Pacific Islands Forum Special Leaders meeting last month. And that is to provide an additional 10 million Australian dollars in financing for this very important Australian funded schools reconstruction program in the northern district of Vanua-Levu, a very special part of Fiji that I'm yet to travel to, but I'm looking forward to visiting next week, TPM. What this means is that it brings our total funding for that cyclone recovery program to 28.5 million Australian dollars, or 43 million Australian dollars, which is really significant. From an Australian perspective. This program is not just about rebuilding damaged schools from tropical cyclones Yasa and Anna in 2020 and 2021. It's about a broader blueprint for Australia in terms of the sort of climate resilient infrastructure, the standards we'd like to meet here in Fiji and across the Pacific. So all 9 schools will be built to a very high level of environmental sustainability with renewable energy in all school buildings, solar power. There'll be very strong local economic impact in terms of local content will be a big feature of this program. In terms of Fijian companies and suppliers, all Fijian materials being sourced, and lots of jobs for people, including people from the local communities affected by the cyclones. And we'll be aiming for a very high level of climate and disaster resilient infrastructure. These school buildings will be able to withstand a Category 5 tropical cyclone. So this is what the additional funding and why it's so significant. Is because it's not just a normal infrastructure program. There are, of course, the higher costs associated with construction in a post-COVID economy, both here and around the world. But also it's those much higher standards of infrastructure development that we're looking to achieve across the 9 schools that's meant that we've really wanted to invest more and do the projects to the right sort of standard as best as we can. Now, in terms of timing, I'd acknowledge, Deputy Prime Minister, I'd acknowledge very much that for the students in these 9 schools have been living in really less than ideal conditions for some time now. And I'm very happy to say that construction now in 7 of the 9 schools is underway, and we're expecting the first completed school to be available for opening in around about June or mid-year. So we're really delighted about that.